Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth.
Thank you so much, guys. You may be seated.
Cool. Joined Toastmasters in June of 2014 and has been a member of 4 clubs over this time, where she has always spearheaded revivals by mentoring leaders. Yvette is a charter member of Dallas Toastmasters. This club was chartered on her birthday, which was October 28th of the respective year. She served Dallas as Sergeant at Arms, Vice President of Membership. It is on the brink of completing 18 months term as Vice President, Dallas Toastmasters Club. Yvette and 2 other officers revived the club when it only had 6 members on paper, and 3 of which were officers doing double roles. Yvette specializes in inspiring others to always win, especially when the odds are stacked against them, the true nature of what we learn to do here in Toastmasters. Her manual today, she'll be coming from the Competent Communicator Project, number 10. The mission is to inspire your audience. The title of her presentation today is The Reacher.
I looked up at the moon and I couldn't imagine a human being on the moon. Over time, they were able to reach the moon. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and honored guest. Reaching for something that you cannot even imagine and attaining it makes you a reacher. It qualifies you to tell other persons how they can dream and reach the impossible. So let me share with you a little bit about my personal journey. My mother was born in 1920. When she was 18 years old, she was illiterate. She would look at the Bible as the pastor read from the pulpit, and she would wonder, will I ever be able to read? My mother did difficult jobs, hard work with the hands, the back, and the knees, and she promised herself that she would learn to read books. Many years passed. Problems with family, problems with relationships, problems with domestic abuse, but she never gave up, thinking about the day when she would read the Bible. When I met my mother in 1962, I found a woman who knew to read. And she would always tell us about how much trouble she had learning to read. You see, around 1920 and many years after, women were not allowed to attend school in my country. Their designation in life was to become a wife, a woman, a mother, a housekeeper. And that's as far as you could go. And for the poor, it was even more difficult. But my mother never gave up. She reached and she dreamt. So an opportunity came to her where she could be a babysitter for someone's child. And that person took her into their home and taught her how to read so she could be more productive and useful for the child she was caring for. And sometimes mom would laugh at me and say, that's not the way it's going to cross over. But I kept doing it. When the time came, I passed that exam and I went off to high school where you didn't have to pay any money. A few years forward now, 100 years have passed since my mother was 18 to when my daughter is 18. And I look at my daughter and I think about how much life has changed in the world from the time mom was 18, I was 18, and now my daughter is 18. And so I try to tell her the same stories mama told me. And I say, baby, listen to me. We don't want you working in these areas. And she would look at me because she doesn't have an idea of what had passed in the time before she sees the present. However, my daughter listened to me and she reached. I asked her, I said, promise me that you will do better than I did. And she would look at me, not even understanding again what it was that I had done. Because it seemed to her as I speak. And you will see I look a lot like my mother. At least people say so. And so I took out her grandmother photograph and I showed her. And she said, Mom, could I put one of my photographs close to Grandma's own when I graduate? And so I dug down in that box and I find Grandma's photograph, and if you flip that frame that you're holding, you'll see my daughter's photograph behind there. I am here to tell you that in my personal life, we reached, my family, my mother, me, and my daughter, we reach. If you set your goals high and you reach for it, there'll be success. You'll get off the ground. Now it's Toastmasters in the room. How does my story relate to you? I don't know where you are in your journey. I don't know what you desire. I don't know what you're reaching for. It's someone with you the next time. Because education is powerful. And in whatever form it comes, accept it, embrace it, and reach for it. The founder of Toastmasters International, he said it best. He said these words, we learn best in moments of enjoyment. That was his goal for us. So if you come to a Toastmasters meeting, you don't sit behind a desk with a person giving you assignment after assignment. It's a self-paced learning program. And so, as I prepare to leave you with a thought, I leave you with this one. Reach for the moon, and if you couldn't reach it, perhaps you'll certainly be among the stars. Merry Christmas.
Amen. I will listen for continued applause. Do you feel inspired?
Yes.
Mission accomplished. Yvette, will stand here for us. On behalf of President Jennifer Walker and the Ardyss Toastmasters Club, we'd like to thank you for bringing that presentation. Congratulations on completing speech number 10. We don't know what that means, right? Congratulations. We certainly enjoyed that presentation, and you're growing stronger and stronger as a speaker and a leader as you go. So from all of us to you, on behalf of our president and the club, congratulations.
Thank you.
As we talk about this, because they share the credit for making this a smooth operation as well. And what we were charged with, was receiving nominations from the body for Toastmaster of the Year. Toastmaster has a list of objectives that have to be met and scored and tallied for the Outstanding Toastmaster of the Year. And they involve everything from speech completions, designation acquisitions, activities outside the club, contest participation, service to an executive board, all kinds of TLI, training, and all kinds of things as we look at what members of this club have contributed to the success of Toastmasters within Ardyss within our fiscal year. So with that being said, I'm going to allow our president to open the envelope to prepare to announce who our Toastmaster of the Year is.
It's going to be a surprise to me, too.
Because we can keep a secret.
All right, they can keep a secret. Yes. All right, and so, okay, one moment, please. All right, let's see. Wants to flip it over?
Since it is presented by the president, and the only way we can get her to do that and not present it to herself is for her to read that card that says just one month because it is you.
even my goal or even in my foresight. But this year I promised that I would do my best. And there was a lot to be done, and I said I would do it, and I would try. I appreciate each one of you all spending your Saturdays with me, because that's what we did. So with that, I do want to segue, because y'all know I a lot of times be behind the scenes, even though I'm in front of the scenes a lot. But I just got a Shining Star Award. Every time I get the chance to brag on this, I do. People get concerned. I say, oh no, Ardyss? Don't even worry about it. And y'all were so gracious to share me with the district this year. So also, you know, I was the area director. So oftentimes I was late running in. Even today I was frazzled. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I usually come in and hug, but I'm trying to think about 30 different things at one time. And even with that, I was awarded the Shining Star with them too. So I want to show y'all some of the things. And today, we also got presented with being an area director. So I want to show y'all the award that I got for that as well. And last but not least, and if I could have our VPE come join me up here with this one, please, ma'am. So on, what was that, Thursday, the club was awarded with the President's Distinguished Club Award. And basically, for those that do not know, there's 10 goals in which each club is trying to earn for the year. And we earned all 10. Yes. So the club was honored for being President's Distinguished, earning all 10. So I like to say 10, we did it again. Yes. So we did that. So I just wanted you all to be aware of also another award and honor that we have. So we're doing big things here. We're making it happen. So I appreciate you all, and thank you very much. And with that, I will.
And thank you, Ardyss Toastmasters, guests, friends, family. Let's go back for just a moment to reflections. I'm sure there are others whose hearts are bursting with something to share. We're going to keep it very brief, but if there's anyone else who would really like to share before we move into our next phase of our program for today. Anyone? Amira, come on down.
A little over 6 months at this point. And I came in search of trying to better myself in the area of speaking, because anybody where I do business, anybody who opens your mouth, you want to speak. And I want to be able to speak better and more influential. So I really appreciated walking in the door and meeting everybody. I did visit a few other clubs, and what I noticed about Ardyss is that every member had their own mission in mind. It is networking, it is socializing. I've met some good friends and mentors along the way. But everybody was on a level of what they were trying to go do something, you know, and I need to surround myself with people that are trying to do something, you know, so together we can all get something big, you know. And it's been a blast. I remember doing my first speech, and by the way, I completed all 10. All 10. And one of the things that I really remember doing is I started off doing the table topics. And I was excited about that. I joined because my cousin was also doing he's also doing Toastmasters. And he suggested I do it. I did the table topics. I won in the table topics of the day. I came back again. I won it again. I'm like, it might be okay to be opening my mouth on stage. I'm trying to do this a little bit. So, of course I joined. I'm excited every step that I've taken. I've been really getting more and more comfortable getting in front of everybody, presenting, sharing, feeling encouraged, feeling motivated, feeling pushed. And I really appreciate being affiliated with everybody, and even today is an honor. I'm only 6 months old. And I'm about to be an officer. What?
membership several years in a row. For all the years that we've been distinguished and better, you must have your goals met with membership. Yeah. Thank you so very much. And with that, the lady of the day. Christine has been a member of District 44 Toastmasters clubs for quite a few years now. She's currently a member of 3 different clubs. She's currently the newly elected treasurer of Carroll County Toastmasters, Community Toastmasters, where I serve.
Truly appreciate you inviting me to do this and install your new officers for the next upcoming year. It's truly an honor.
Sandra Kennebrew, VP of Membership Veronica Edmond, VP Public Relations Bonita White, Treasurer Bonita White, Secretary Deborah Taylor, Sergeant at Arms Brandon Yancey, and immediate past President Emily Townsley. Thank you so much. You are discharged from your duties. For all of the officers to come in and stand in the order with the Sergeant at Arms here and the President on that side. So if I could have, please, Yvonne Robertson, Deborah Taylor, Laima Hayes, Amira Watson, Tracy Bonnet, Deborah Taylor, you're going to be moving around a little bit, and Versandra.
No, it's on the end.
Yes, Versandra, me, and then Tracy, and you.
Versandra, Deborah, Tracy, Amira, Aima, Deborah, Yvonne.
Okay, she said I was gonna have to move around.
Yeah. I'll move. Okay. So I'm here to install the officers of Ardyss Toastmasters Club, Ardyss Toastmasters Club Atlanta. Make sure I get all the names correct. And I forgot where my glasses.
Wanna borrow mine?
You know what? I'm gonna throw one real quick, otherwise this is gonna go really, really long and badly. Alright, so I'm here to install the officers of Ardyss Toastmasters Club of Atlanta and to prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. Their collective challenges are to make this club strong, dedicated to helping people from all walks of life speak in an effective manner, listen with sensitivity, and think creatively. I will ask each officer to hold the gavel. As a symbol of leadership, as I briefly describe, the challenges they must meet and the responsibilities she must fill. It's he and she in here. So. All right. Sergeant at Arms Yvonne? She's not here? Okay. We will skip right on over to Deborah Taylor as our secretary. Hold that for me, please. Alright, usually it goes the other way, sorry. We're gonna start with President. I apologize. The This is a different script than I'm used to, so it usually goes the opposite way.
Exactly.
You know what? I am gonna try and switch it up. I apologize. Alright. Deborah Taylor, as secretary, your role, your challenge is to keep all of the club items, all of the paperwork. Keep track of all of that. Also to communicate with your club members, emails, anything like that. Keep notes and keep track of the meeting minutes. Do
I accept this challenge.
you accept this challenge as secretary of the Ardyss Toastmasters Club of Atlanta?
Absolutely.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, Madam Treasurer, Laima Hayes. Laima, you are responsible for the club's funds. You're responsible for making sure that the funds are spent wisely, keep a budget, and make sure that your club understands what the budget is. Matt, do you accept the challenge of treasurer for Ardyss Toastmasters Club of Atlanta?
I do.
Thank you. Please pass the gavel over to Amir.
Thank you.
Amira, you have been elected as Vice President of Public Relations. Your challenge is to market the club, get the word out, bring the members in. Keep your website up to date. Is that the website right? Keep the website up to date. Make sure you have all the materials and get the word out and bring everybody in. Do you accept this challenge?
I accept this journey.
I'll find your heart. It's good.
Did it on purpose.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The important job of keeping the members happy. Bringing in new members and also retaining your members. Making sure that they get their renewals on time. They're getting what they need out of the Toastmasters Club. So Tracy, do you accept the challenge of becoming Vice President of Membership for Ardyss Toastmasters?
I accept.
Thank you. Awesome. Please pass the gavel to distinguished Toastmaster Deborah Taylor. You have been elected as Vice President of Education. One of the most important parts of this club, making sure all of your club members are meeting their educational goals. If you don't, you will be careful. This ensures keeping track of all of your members and where they're at in their journey and helping them, guide them as to what they need to reach their goals. Do you accept Vice President of Education challenges?
I do.
Awesome, thank you.
Full metal jacket here.
Yes.
Toastmaster Versandra, I have a script. Having been elected the president of Ardyss Toastmasters, you are its chief executive officer and our expected to preside at all club meetings and at all regular and special meetings of your executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club enables its members to achieve their educational goals. It's also your challenge to see that your club helps the area, the division, district, and Toastmasters International to meet their goals as well. Please accept the gavel as a symbol of your leadership and dedication to the office. The gavel is a symbol of power and authority given to you by the membership of this club. Use it wisely and with restraint. You are a member of the team as well as a leader. It's one thing that we always have to remember as leaders. We are also members. As a team is more than a collection of people. It's an emotional force rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members and with common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club of which everyone is proud. Will you, as president, accept this challenge and perform your duties to the best of your abilities?
I do.
We're not done yet.
Sandra Kennebrew.
On June 1st, 2018, this date marked 2 years from the date that I joined Toastmasters. And it was such a wonderful experience to come in here the very first time. And on that day, I saw a young lady standing right here that truly inspired me, so much so that I think it was the very next meeting, this opportunity had come along where the new leaders were going to be elected. And I sat there, really Google-eyed it, kind of like a little kid seeing someone for the first time that I truly admired. And this woman, she danced around the front of this room, and I was like, I want to be like her when I grow up. And guess what? When I saw the opportunity for me to nominate her as the president, I jumped to it. I put her name on a sheet of paper, and I'm like, this is who I want to see as the president of Ardyss Toastmasters Club Atlanta, because I wanted to learn from the best. This woman, this Toastmaster, this distinguished Toastmaster, I stand on her shoulders. But I also stand on the shoulders of every leader in this room that came before me. We grow and we learn from one another. This is not an individual journey. This is something that we jump on the journey together and we ride the waves. We rise up the mountains and then we descend back down. I learned so much from distinguished Toastmaster Emily Townsley, as she was my very first mentor. And I wanted to be a mentor to other individuals who joined this club. Laima Hayes, she jumped in and she says, I want to do it too. So now she's a leader. My sister that was sitting right over here, I tell you, Amira, she jumped in with both feet and now she's a leader. So many individuals have taken that next step and they've moved into a leadership role. What I promise to you, during the 2018-2019 year, as the current and the newly installed president of this club, is that we will look at the wonderful 4 principles, the core principles of Toastmasters International. And we're just gonna dig into one specific one, because in my first year, that one principle that I stuck to was excellence. That's what Toastmaster Emily Townsley brought as her theme. My theme this year will be service. We will serve the College Park community. We will serve each member in this club. We will make sure that everyone reaches their educational goals, and we will do it with excellence, integrity, and we will do it in such a way that everyone in College Park knows that Ardyss Toastmasters Club is here, and we are here for the purpose of educating the next generation of leaders. That's what we're here for. We're here to wrap our arms around those individuals who say yes to being their absolute best self, and we're going to give them everything that Toastmasters International gives us as tools to assist them along their way. So that is my promise to you as your new president. Thank you.
That many of you saw yourselves in some of those moments that you just witnessed through the installation process. We look forward to continued growth, excellence, and service to the community as we continue to thrive and survive as Ardyss Toastmasters Club and serve our community well. So thank you very much for that. Outgoing President Jennifer Walker, would you like to offer salutations to your charges?
Well, I must say, it's been an absolute honor and a pleasure to serve you all. I had so many things I wanted to say, and now I'm up here and I'm like, what else I was gonna say? And if you know me, I never come up here with notes, so. And then I tried to print some off and my printer wouldn't work, so, so I'm freestyling. But I just wanna say thank you all for your support. This year, we dug in, we made it happen. Together, we got 13 educational goals accomplished. We got all 10 NCP goals. We gained 8 new friendly, smiling faces. And we got more money in the bank account than we had before. Like I always like to say, I'll brag on us the whole time. But while I have the opportunity, I just want to thank a few people. So Christine, since you're up here, thank you for always being there for any question I had at any time, because you know, every time I was like, let me call, let me ask. And so thank you for your support. Emily, thank you so much for giving me that push, because I think there was times I didn't see it for myself, and you saw it in me, so thank you for encouraging me. And I'll say, Pat, thank you so much for being a great mentor. You told me all it takes is a conversation and you can give that first speech, and I've been conversing ever since. So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
And Veronica, thank you so much for your friendship. I appreciate you more than I can say right now. And just to the club, again, like I said, there's a lot of places I could be on a Saturday, but oftentimes even my family knows, oh, you're doing Toastmasters. So y'all are it. Y'all were my priority, and I try to honor that commitment and make sure that I did my best and showed up for you all each and every time. So thank you again. It's been my absolute pleasure, and I look forward to seeing what we're going to do next year. So thank you.
This was not planned, everybody, so I'm freestyling, ad-libbing. But Ronnie and I had a great conversation about this wonderful young lady right here. This is a token of our appreciation. There was a card, but the nutheads didn't send it. So I'm winging what was on it. You have led us with such heart, such dedication, such integrity, encouragement, and fairness. There's no bigger heart. And because we love what you've done, we want to give you something special. We know you like to travel, but in here is a little world just for you.
Thank you so much, Jennifer, for your leadership and for your friendship. I think the club would agree with me that she served us from her heart. Her love for this club was very evident in how she served us here inside of the club and outside of the club. And we just want to say thank you so much. We appreciate you, and it was our honor to serve with you.
Like a true Southern belle. I just, I admired your leadership. You kind of let us do our thing, you know, within boundaries. And you always compassionate. You know, I had a few bumps in the road this year with family issues, but you allowed me to deal with that and still come back and be a leader. And I just want to thank you. And here's a card. There's some money you can spend when you travel. Got some lip gloss for your lips while you're sitting in the sun.
Are there others? I would like for the club to stand with us. Veronica could join me here, and the executive leaders that are outgoing could join us here. And one thing about your executive leadership team, we hold titles, we hold offices and all of that, but we really are here to serve you. We are here to support our president and her leadership team. The president is the CEO of the club, but she functions as the leader of our team. We in turn serve all of you. And hope that something that we have shown in our leadership style and proficiency will make you want to do the same. So on behalf of Ardyss Toastmasters Club Atlanta, your executive team, your members, and those who aspire to be members, we present you with this token of our appreciation, and we'd like for you to share it with the group. Okay? And please don't be one of those Christmas unwrappers that tries to save the paper.
Okay, okay, like
time is running.
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a weight on the
On behalf of the club president Jennifer Walker, in appreciation for distinctive leadership service to Ardyss Toastmasters Club Atlanta, July 1st, 2017 through June 30th, 2018. We adore you, we appreciate you, and we thank you sincerely. And with that, may we entertain a motion to extend our meeting for just a little bit, as we sometimes have to do. So moved is the second by
So I heard all these wonderful things about your club president, Jennifer Walker. But I do want to tell you that she was also an area director this year as well. And she was responsible for 5 clubs, 6 clubs. She even took on the responsibility for one of the clubs in a different area when I had an area director drop out. So she took over that one as well. So she did an awesome job, and I just want to say thank you so very much. And you are a superstar. And she brought you all, as she mentioned, to President's Distinguish. 10 DCP goals, 8 new members, trained officers, getting your membership in on time, your officer list on time, like that. And I just wanted to present you as a club some funds. Now, I'm not a very good planner. I don't plan ahead. That's one of the things I need to really work on. So, what I wanted to do is get you guys some bookstore bucks or Toastmasters International certificates. Unfortunately, when I order the certificates online, of course, it takes a while to get here, so the easiest way is to go get you guys a gift certificate. So I would like to say, get you some stuff for the club, but this is for the club being President's Distinguished. Thank you so much for helping the area, the division, the district, and Toastmasters International meet our goals. We do truly appreciate this.
Thank you. Madam Division A Director. Okay, thank you so very much. And with that, we want to take like a 3-minute break to give them time to finish setting up. Thank you all so very much for coming and joining us today in this very special occasion, our transition to new officers meeting setting. Come back again for those who are not Toastmasters. Come back again very soon to see how we actually conduct our business meetings, because I promise you, will take away something that will enhance your lives. So take the opportunity to do that. Consider joining Ardyss Toastmasters Club. In the future, your business